It's so beautiful. Keep your eyes shut. You're doing great. All right, Dad.
Aww. Can I hug you? You're beautiful.
Can we get a count?
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Wow. You look beautiful. Wow, it's beautiful, honey. Beautiful. Unbelievable. Truly unbelievable.
Dear friends and family, we are gathered here today to witness and celebrate the union of Jenny and Zach in marriage.
Jennifer, we've waited a long time for this moment. It's been 5 years, 7 months, 20 days, and 5 hours since I got on one knee for you. We're not the same people we were back then. And we're definitely not the same people we were when we first met in Mr. Green's classroom almost 10 years ago. I'll always remember sitting there in that wheelchair and my knee all bandaged up, and you came up to me. Do you remember the first thing you said to me? I'll tell you. I love your tattoos. It was the best thing my tattoos ever did for me. And standing here today, we're not the same people we were when we used to flirt on Twitter, or we used to skip class to see each other, or we used to drive 3 hours every weekend just to spend a night together. We're not the same people we were back then. But I love the woman standing in front of me more than I've ever loved anyone.
Zach, you're not going to believe this, but we have waited 5 years for today. 77 months, 308 weeks, 2,058 days, and millions of minutes and seconds. But there was not one second, minute, day, week, month, or year that I wasn't sure that we'd be right here today. It is impossible to adequately put into words the gravity of my love for you. You are the type of man who writes me poems, who learns 4 languages just to tell me you love me in all of them, who challenges me, and who supports me in every single way imaginable.
I love your fearlessness. I love your courage. I love your unrelenting passion for justice and for making this world a better place. I love how you treat every stranger like family, how you always put others first, and how you're always just a phone call away for anyone, friends, family, acquaintances. But I also love all the little Jenny-isms that make you who you are. I love all the to-do lists and spreadsheets that you make. I love hearing you sing to Taylor Swift and dance around in the kitchen with one of our cats. I love all the fashion shows you put on in the mirror before we go out. But most of all, I love how no matter where we are in the world, you make me feel at home. You make me feel happy to wake up each and every day and be the person that I am. But the reason that we're all here today isn't just so that I can say I love you. That's a part of it. It's to give you the one thing in this whole universe that only I can give you, and that's my word. I promise to always put our family first from now on, that every decision will be by us and for us. I promise to always share my heart with you, to never hide how I truly feel, and to never let pride or ego or resentment come between us. And yes, I promise to always take tequila shots with you.
Nice.
As difficult as it is. I just want to promise a few more things. I want to promise that in the next 5 years and 7 months, or 40 years, or however long we have together on this earth, that we won't always be the same people. We won't always see eye to eye. I promise that nothing will be perfect, that there'll be good days, there'll be bad days, and there'll be some days where the world feels like it's on fire. But I also promise that through it all, you'll never be alone. You'll always have me. No matter what happens, no matter where we are, no matter who we become, it will always be you and me. I promise that I love you, Jennifer.
Zach, I am so undeserving of you.
Sure.
So I promise to spend every single day showing you just how loved and cherished that you are. I promise to always encourage you to follow your dreams. I promise to always challenge you to be the best version of yourself, because you make me the best version of myself. I promise to always support you in every decision that you make, even if it's to wear a lobster costume for Halloween or a tree costume for Christmas. I promise to laugh at all of your jokes, even when they're not funny.
Doesn't happen very often.
And I promise to help you find whatever item, or most likely items, that you've lost that day. Finally, Zach, I ask that you promise me 3 things: to never lie, steal, or cheat. But if you must lie, sorry, lie with me in your arms every day of our lives. If you must steal, steal my sorrows. And if you must cheat, cheat death, because I could not live a single day without you. Zach, today I take you to be my husband, my best friend, and my partner for life. I chose you 5 years ago. I choose you today, and I will continue choosing you forever. I love you so much.
Friends and family, please raise your glasses with me as I have the honor of announcing for the first time ever, the married couple of Jenny and Zach Dropcheck. Cheers, everyone.
Your guys' relationship has lasted years, adolescence, undergrad, his law school, her law school, multiple moves, a global pandemic, and we're still here, and you're finally married. Yeah, exactly. You know, Zach's one of the most dynamic people that I know. He has a thirst for knowledge and bettering himself that is infectious and inspiring. And Jenny, I mean, what can you say about Jenny? Jenny is super intelligent. She's opinionated. She's driven. She's beautiful. They're a great match. But at the end of the day, there's so much to say about these two, professionally, academically. But, you know, as their friend, there's a lot more to them. They're so compassionate and so generous. And I'm lucky to be their friend. And I can't wait for what's next for you guys.
Frank and Kelly, where are you at? Stand up, please. Frank and Kelly are the parents of the groom, Zach. Thank you so much for raising such an excellent son. He's a remarkable young man. Thank you also for inviting our daughter into your family as we invite Zach into our family.
Dear Zach, I want to make sure in this moment that you recognize how lucky you are, that you breathe in how beautiful Jenny looks today. I mean, just like look at her. Your wife is banging, okay? And the best part is, I know that you know this. I've seen it since the day I met you. I see it in how you look at her when she isn't paying attention. I see it when you send me Snapchats of her at the grocery store just to show off how beautiful she is. The fact is, there's probably not much about Jenny that you probably don't already know. You've actually known her longer than I have. You've lived with her longer than I ever did. And sadly, you get to see her a lot more often than I have. So just in case you missed anything, I've compiled a Jenny cheat sheet list for you. Yeah. Gonna be a ride. Number 1, Jenny is loyal to a fault. You need to match her energy because she's always going to match yours. And it means a lot to her. Number 2, you don't really need to protect her, but if she gets angry enough, you might want to protect everyone else. Number 3, always make sure she's okay. This is a threat because I'm not around, and so this is me publicly threatening you. Number 4, let the chocolate sit in the fridge. Number 5, Jenny doesn't do anything half-assed. That seems to be a common sentiment here today. She doesn't do it for homework, tests, presentations, or relationships. So don't slack on the relationship because she will never slack on you. Jenny is the queen of conflict resolution, so don't be afraid to talk it out with her, even when you're angry. One aspect about Jenny that has given her an amazing ability to maintain relationships is her ability to listen even when she's upset. I'm not gonna cry. Jenny, I know I wasn't going to make this about us, but I really need you to know. I already know you're an amazing wife because I've been at the end of your forgiveness and love in the time of conflict so many times, conflict that I avoided or started, and you've done nothing but love me and understand me. I have respected and adored this quality about you for as long as I have known you. You're amazing.
Thank you all so much for being here tonight. It means the entire world to have everyone who is most important to all of us in one room together. Every single one of you has such a special place in our hearts, and I literally just cannot thank you all enough for being here.
There's not a lot I can add to what's already been said. Jennifer and I obviously consider ourselves to be extremely fortunate with what we've accomplished and what we've been able to do in life so far. But I continue to believe that the greatest asset we have, the greatest resource we have, is the friends and family, all of you that are sitting around here today. I look around this room and I see 1,000 happy memories. And I pray to God that I continue to live long enough to make 1,000 more with all of you. Thank you so much for joining and celebrating with us today. We hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you.